Hey guys, so today we're going to kind of talk about tracking. How does that work? Why would you want to do that? So, the thing that's nice about a ketogenic diet is that you do not exactly have to calculate everything you're doing, um, but you do need to track in some form or others. For some of you, it's going to be measuring food. Some of you, it's just going to be hopping on a scale to see how much you weigh. Um, Writing down your food using MyFitnessPal. It's going to be different for everyone, but I think it is important to track because if you don't know what you're doing or when you need to look back at things, you don't have an idea of what's going on and why something is happening to you. And a lot of times it's not even what we think is going on. Try adjusting that a little bit. There we go. Um, so keeping track of something. Just for example, yesterday I don't like using MyFitnessPal first, but I like using it after I calculate things, so that we have an idea of where I'm at. Because my problem is not eating enough. So yesterday for breakfast, I said, I'm just going to eat when I'm full. And I don't like that feeling of full because before, if I felt like I was hungry, it meant that I was in calorie deficit in my mind. Whether that's true or not, or overeating by the end of the day, that's a whole nother story. But I decided it's time to try something different. So yesterday I had like 2 eggs and a protein pancake, and that's just protein powder and water with my 2 eggs. And I felt fairly full. I felt like I could eat a little bit more, but I let that go, and that's still a good start. And I did end up needing a snack before lunch, but to actually eat enough, where usually I was concerned about how many calories I'd eat in the morning, like no more than 200, and calculate it out just right to eat as little as possible. Well, I'm trying to do the opposite approach of eating as much as I can and tapering off towards the end of the day so that I'm getting more calories in during the day while I'm doing things to teach my body I am going to give it food. And what I've noticed even from yesterday, I dropped 3 pounds, and a lot of it, like, I can still feel in my cheeks. It's puffiness, it's water retention. I can feel it in my face. And that's because I had a full volleyball tournament Sunday and then another volleyball tournament on Monday. So I didn't give my body a break. So, not yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday. So, Tuesday I took my day off, and today will be a day off. And they have volleyball tomorrow. And I'm trying to remember, even on those days, to eat more because I'm working out more. I average at least 4,000 steps per game, usually between 4 and 5. So, a full day's worth of steps I get in 2 hours or an hour and a half. That's just how much my body works out. That's how busy I am. So I'm learning now how to calculate ahead of time for my busy lifestyle, or even doing massage. That's a lot of work. I'm putting a lot of pressure into people. It's the same as like lifting, technically. So I'm trying to eat more for my body and just let it go because I'm not happy not eating enough. So I might as well try eating more and at least feeling happy with myself is probably a better way to go. So yesterday I ate a pretty big breakfast. I had a snack, which ended up just eating some leftover chocolate from the weekend. Not the best choice, but I didn't eat enough, so I snacked on that. Then for lunch, I had tuna salad, chicken salad, like mayo, and I did like a sriracha tuna with jicama, and then I made a big bowl of lettuce, and I put the chicken salad on top with just a little bit of some grapeseed oil. Now, I know grapeseed oil is controversial. I don't care. That's what I use, okay? So I don't need to hear comments on that. That's what I'm using. Feel free to use whatever oil you want. That's what I was using. And then I don't believe I did a snack. I wasn't hungry. Yeah, I don't think so. I could look it up. I just don't feel like doing that right now. And then for dinner, um, yeah, I didn't. I had like a little bit of a coffee and I got home and I made dinner and I had like 12 things of asparagus and I did about 8 ounces probably of ground beef in a full bell pepper. And first I just ate one and like 6 spears of asparagus. And I kind of let my stomach settle and I thought, no, I actually am still hungry. And I thought, even if I overeat, it's better than undereating because I need to teach my body that I'm going to give it food. And I felt nervous. I really wanted to not eat that other bell pepper and meat, but I could tell I was still hungry. So I ate that around 6:30, 7 o'clock. Then I drank a ton of water. And then I sat and watched a movie because I just felt tired. I needed to rest from this week and it really wore me out. I was a middle blocker, so I was jumping a lot and it wore me out. And then after that, I was feeling like I wanted a little snack, so I got out some Halo Top ice cream and I did about a serving of Halo Top ice cream. And I just kind of ate till I felt content. And I was like, no, that's pretty good. And then I've been trying to do more jello because of my nails been kind of brittle. So I did do a jello right before bed. And then I felt like that was pretty good. I could feel my stomach digesting, but I didn't feel hungry. And so with that, I decided to go to bed. And I think I finished up my day just under 14 or 1500 calories. And I'm trying to stay under 1700 on less active days because my normal burning is about 1600 calories, but I'm learning to fuel my body. If I lose weight, great. If not, at least I'm tired of feeling hungry all the time. And I'm trying to trust my body that if I'm feeding it and giving it food, that maybe it'll just drop the weight on its own. I'm naturally active. I like being active, and apparently starving myself isn't working. Or then on the weekends, my body's saying, okay, now you have to feed me. So we're trying a new approach. And as of yesterday, I am down 3 pounds. Now, yes, that's mostly water weight because that's what I'm retaining. That's what's going on is I'm not eating enough and my body's retaining fluid and trying to hold on to things. So since doing this and eating enough too, what's really interesting is that I have always struggled a little bit more with constipation because I'm bulking up my food and actually eating. My digestive system is refiguring itself out first thing in the morning. And then around lunch or dinner, I actually naturally want to have a bowel movement. And I think these important things are important to talk about because we don't talk about them a lot. But I'm noticing that my body is able to let things go and feel like it can flush it out because I'm actually giving myself food and it doesn't need to hold that on. And it's not slowing down my digestive system. I feel like my guts are actually moving, which is a good sign. So that is just what I'm noticing so far, and just thought I'd give you guys that little update.